Hi guys, today I'm going to do a review of my Pyraminx crystal. It's obviously the black version. This was a QJ one. I don't have the box, and the little sticker that was on one of these has come off, but I'm almost certain it was QJ. I believe at the time it was about £11. I got it, I'd say, nearly a year ago now, and I solved it a lot when I got it. It's different to any other puzzle that I've got, and I made my own method of solving it, which I will do a tutorial one day, but right now I don't think enough people have got it to watch it. If there are quite a few comments on this for people wanting the tutorial, then by all means I'll make it and post that as well. And onto this particular cube. If you don't know how a Pyraminx crystal works, it's face turning, like so, and it's one of the minxes, so it's a dodecahedron. The reason it's called a Pyraminx crystal is because it solves vaguely like a Pyraminx, using the corners. Now some people solve from the bottom up. I solve by doing every corner and then putting in the edges from the bottom up. I'll show you the pieces. It's quite easy and can pop, by the way, but it's simply just every edge slots in like so, in between. In fact, I'll take a few out just to show you sort of how it turns. So from that you can see the mechanism in there. Just 12 screws. I'm working on a sort of a ball core. It all turns around by that. It may seem like a clicking mechanism, but it's not. It's just where it's reaching the middle. The stickers are based on. They look very similar to Diane stickers. The green, I believe, is the same, and the red and the blue, etc. Obviously, there's extra colours, and the stickers have barely chipped at all for the amount I've solved it. They're very good indeed. The turning quality is excellent. You can hear it locking up very, very now and then, but that is simply due to the fact there are so many pieces on the cube. There are going to be some lockups, and yes, there are pops, but that's just because, once again, there are a lot of pieces. There's actually quite a decent amount of corner cutting. You can see there. Absolutely no overcutting, but that's because all of the corners point to the middle and they get caught on each other. Corner cutting is amazing because you have to do a certain algorithm quite a lot, and I do it by putting the cube on the table, or the surface, pulling towards you. And you can see when I'm undercutting, it's doing it very well, and when I'm overcutting, it locks a bit. Do a size comparison for you here. Here's a Guhong. You can see that it's quite a bit wider and is in fact the same height as from the bottom to this layer here. So it's exactly that much taller and therefore wider. So, valuation. The pros of this cube are great turning, good price, and personally it's a really good challenge and new style of puzzle for me. Any negatives are pops, but that's due to the pieces again, no overcutting, and it can be quite hard to get hold of. I got it on a website which is actually shut down now, and I'm sure you can find it in other places, but I find them quite overpriced in some, and then you'll find one which is about right. Just try and make sure that it is the QJ one, because I've seen others which pop ridiculously. I know I said this does, but I know that there are others on the market which pop a lot more. So just make sure you're getting the right one. A branded one should be fine though. Would I recommend getting it? Definitely. I think that for the price that it is, that you can find it for if you do your research, it is a great challenge, and it looks good, and it's good for your collection as well. Okay, hope you like this review. If you did, please like, subscribe, and happy cubing. Hi guys, today I'm going to do another gear cube tutorial. I know I've got an older one, but I think it's a bit outdated and it was with my old camera, so I'm going to make a slower